Hello, everybody. Hello, chat. How's everybody doing this fine day, this fine evening or afternoon? YouTube chat asks, am I going to be playing with the magic rework on the bit bucket? No, we're just playing the base Steam version. Oh, Rumble Stuff, thank you for the subscription. I sure appreciate that. You're the best. Hang on, let me get this on here for a second. There's a cat behind me. A cat in her throne. We love seeing a cat in their throne. That's where all cats belong, really. Guys, I made a mistake. I got really scrungly, and I got really unshaven near the end of that Anbennar video. It's hard to make an hour and 15-minute long video in 3 weeks. It's a lot. So I got a little frazzled by the end there. Forgot to shave, and then right at the end I was like, oh, this beard is so long. I just gotta get rid of it. And I shaved like way shorter than I normally do, just because I wanted it gone. And then I forgot that I had this stream, and now I don't look very good. I'm missing my true power. Every now and then I think it's going to be a good idea to shave the beard off, and then I regret it. I never grow it to like a full beard, but even just a little beard goes a long way. I feel like a child right now. And just to let you guys know, on YouTube, this is set up so that the chat that I am seeing most of the time is the one that is on Twitch. So if you want me to see your stuff regularly and quickly, then hike on out to Twitch, and you can watch me there. You can find me as the SRD Bag on Twitch. I will check in on YouTube chat every now and then, but it won't be as frequent as Twitch chat. The secret to keeping a beard is to trim some and give up on whacking the rest. Yeah, that's basically my play. I usually just use like one of the razor heads that leaves like, I don't know, like that much, and that's usually fine for me. You know, I don't like a full beard on myself. They look good on people, but they're just, I don't know, I get itchy. There's a certain point where it's like it's too long. I'm uncomfortable. And I just start like playing with it all the time. It's a problem. Do beards have that much power? You would be surprised. Beards have basically all of the power. You know, if a guy isn't looking their best, just give them a beard, and they will be looking their best. Also, hello, Austin. So, should I disturb the cat? I should just let her sleep. She'll be sleeping in the background for most of this. She has her little throne. I replaced my chair recently. I got this nice green one here. And you know, I'd pulled that one back behind for just a little bit, and I threw a blanket on it because I was looking for a spot to throw a blanket. And then the cat has adopted it for her own. So I don't think I'm ever allowed to get rid of the old computer chair. The cat requires her throne. Yeah, I gotta keep it now. You're right, Rumble. There are two wolves, and one of them is apparently a cat. It has always been that way. It's always been a cat. Oh, volume check. Malkmok, am I too quiet? Let me turn myself up a little bit here. I am a bit quiet. Okay. This is why I normally do this myself. I normally harass you all to tell me about how my volume is, but today you guys are just on it. I appreciate that. Yeah, He-Man had the beard inside. Absolutely. So, I suppose you're all here today to learn about Dak the Goblin. You're not here for me. Oh, Razorvine, thank you for the 13 bits. Thank you for another 13 bits. 26 bits? My goodness. Holy cow, this is a good stream. This is the best stream we've had in a while. We're ready for this one. So yeah, gobbo time. Let's get gobboing. Let me move us over here. Unfortunately, oh, that's not the one. That's just me in a circle. That's the one. That's the one. Now I've got some royalty-free music playing. I gotta adjust this camera now. It was positioned in such a way so that you could all see the cat. Came from YouTube so that you can backseat in real time. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome to Twitch chat. Population 15 by my count. Oh no, 17. I got different windows that tell me different things. Okay, so let me tell you about where we are. More or less the same. Welcome everybody who's coming from YouTube. And yeah, don't worry, YouTube chat. You won't be ignored eternally. I will check back every now and then in on you guys. Razorvine, another 13 bits. You're on fire, Razorvine. Okay, so another 13 bits. Oh god, you're bullying me now with those. So, where are we? Who are we playing today? So, most everything we've covered so far has been in this region, Canor. And up here is Garudia, where, like, the Vikings are. But we've mostly done everything in Canor. That's where all the videos have been set, except for the Aelnar stream, which is, you know, in Aelintir over here. So we are going into the Serpent Spine. You can see the Serpent Spine, it starts up here. This is the Serpent Reach. It's part of the Serpent Spine. This is technically Serpent Spine as well. We're very far away. Yeah, the existence of Canor implies the existence of Cantnor. That was, there's been a lot of times in this continent's history where it has been Cantnor. Absolutely. So we are going all the way down the Serpent Spine. We're going a really far distance away. So all of this is Bulwar. This is, and there's Keterata over there. We're going past Bulwar. And we're already here, basically north of the mods version of India. And we're going to this little group of goblins here called Chain Grasper. Are all of the factions that you see technically playable? They're not just technically playable, they are all playable. Some of them don't have, like, custom mission trees and stuff. But they are all playable. Now let's get this going. We're going to play normal mode instead of Iron Man, because I remember what happened last time. We got killed by some RNG, and we had to stop the run abruptly, which wasn't good for anyone. So if we need to save scum our way past some very bad luck, I'm not gonna feel bad about doing it. I'm giving you guys the best entertainment I can. Counterpoint, that was very funny. Says you! Says you getting hit by the -2 stability event within like 7 days. That was insane. Okay. Checking in on YouTube chat here. George Visser, am I going to review Bloodlines 2? Probably. It depends. I gotta check out when it comes out, but I don't know. The algorithm doesn't always like it when I cover games that are like new. Usually I gotta give a game like some breathing room of like having been out for a year or two before the algorithm lets me cover it. It's weird. It's weird. Did I review Bloodlines? No, I haven't reviewed the first Bloodlines. There are certain games that I just get intimidated to review because so much has been written about already on them. But I also sometimes need to remember that I can still go into those games and have a lot to contribute to the discussion because this is the one video games channel that isn't afraid to talk about the tabletop and isn't afraid to read a tabletop book. You know, everybody else, it's crazy. You find these other reviewers and stuff who go through who like they go through video games that are based on tabletop franchises, and they'll make like 6-hour long videos, and they'll read the most like obscure ancient gaming magazines ever. They'll go through like press documents, they'll go through everything. But when it comes to like the tabletop, they refuse to read the rule books. I've talked to these guys, they don't like to read the rule books, so they don't do it. They'll read anything except a tabletop rule book. So I think that's what makes this channel unique, is that we have this tabletop link. So I feel like if I fully brush up on my Vampire the Masquerade, I would have a lot more to contribute talking about Bloodlines. I also think that some of the missing part of the story that people don't talk about is how the Bloodlines video game single-handedly killed the World of Darkness by its own success. That's a whole story. Okay, let's get started. So, Chain Grasper's situation. Anything specifically about Chain Grasper here? No. Okay. We get a starting event here in a second. Okay, the clock is ticking. Dak Chain Grasper unified the disparate clans living around Ovdal Azan under the Chain Grasper flag. By the way, how's the volume sound compared to the music? I'm gonna keep reading, and you guys let me know how we're doing there. Sounds good compared to the music? Okay. Although he has held the position of clan boss, Dak knows that his situation will not last forever. Even were he to survive the perpetually scheming minor clans, he will most likely be gone before the start of the next century. Although a lesser creature might make peace with their own mortality, Dak will not. In the last decade, he has made great strides in his research of the necromantic arts, in the pursuit of immortality. In order to be able to continue leading the Chain Grasper clan, Dak will do anything to succeed in his quest for power. Okay. Okay, let's get this going. So, first things first, we have a very small economy. This is going to be a little difficult. I did play most of Chain Grasper for the actual Anbennar video. I didn't choose to cover it, or I chose to detach it from the video and do a stream instead, though, for a few reasons. The biggest one being that the final boss of the story here was supposed to be the Hobgoblin Command, but they accidentally disintegrated, thus leaving me without much of a story arc. So I figure it's better to just show you the gameplay of Dak, because the Dak gameplay was fun, even if the story didn't really work out there. Yeah, let's see what we're supposed to do here. So we have to study necromancy. We've got to get good at it. So we get to properly play with the magic system in this stream. We're not going to make Dak a war wizard because he'll die faster. But he will begin studying necromancy. Study that magic. And we're going to spend money on it. Money is going to be a real problem. It's going to be a real problem in this game. We are pretty poor at the beginning. And first things first, before we go anywhere, we're a necromancer. What are we doing if we're not using an undead army instead of our little goblins? We don't want little goblins. We want an undead army. So we're going to cast that spell. Our army now works very differently. Our soldiers are very cheap. They're also very, very slow. We have zombie hordes now instead of goblins. They're very, very slow. They take almost no morale damage. They fight till they're dead. They're very powerful. They're also really cheap. The serpent spine is full of the dead here. Kate, you installed Anbennar last night and was immediately reminded why you have so much less time in EU4 compared to Crusader Kings or Hearts of Iron. Yeah, really hoping you learned something here. Listen, Anbennar is worth it. I love all the other Paradox games more, but Anbennar's worth it. Let me tell you, it's worth it. Native policy. Oh, we're frozen. There we go. We're repressing the natives. The Serpent Spine is a tough place. I'm sorry. We got to accept it. There is an expedition target here, which is why I'm dropping my first outpost there. And I think we are now about good to go. I can do a... Okay. Cool. I've got a special advisor now. We love special advisors. We're going to be making, like, negative income for a really long time. So we're probably going to be in and out of debt. We're going to be fighting the bank the entire game. We're just going to do our best, guys, and we're going to have fun. This might end in bankruptcy. We'll see. What else we got? Cults. What goblin cult are we going to do? I feel like we want the development and trade. We worship Lady Cloth. That's what we need. Cool. Now let's let the clock run. We're going to get a lot of dead time on air here to just chat. So yeah, just how's life? Oh, we count as a Witch King, which makes us even stronger now. I love being a Witch King. Dak the Witch King of the Goblins here. Oh my god. We lost our first battle. Our very first battle, and our army lost. Wow, that's not good. That might be an RNG fuck up right there. Okay. It's already making you want to play Dak. Let's get a couple more zombies out here. Let's go in more prepared next time. It's fine. We can lose soldiers. It's just one battle. Yeah, it's just one. How bad could it be? It puts us a little bit behind, but not very much. Spending gold. I think the problem was we got there a little bit too fast. So we didn't count as the defender. We also didn't have a general. We'll have a general this time. It does cost mana that I didn't really want to give. But, better to have it. Okay. Now, if we get there fast enough, we will be the defender. Yes, we are the defender this time. See, it's going much better. The Serpent Spine is a dangerous place. Yeah, that's true. We do start as Military Tech 2 as the Goblins. It's not good, folks. It's not good. Starting behind on technology. Ooh. We are losing troops, you guys. We're not even in a war. The Serpent Spine is just so naturally dangerous that stuff is just rising up. Let's get a couple more undead in here. Let's spend some more mana on that, because I need them. Gotta have it. How has my experience with Daggerheart been? I haven't actually checked out Daggerheart yet. Yeah, I've mostly just, lately I've just been playing lots of Imperium Maledictum. I know there's been lots of talk about Daggerheart. I hear it's quite good. I was really surprised that Critical Role isn't using it in their, in their new season. It seems like what a marketing play it would have been to have used it in the latest Critical Role season. I don't know why they're not. Checking in on YouTube chat here. Galactic Iron Mike just finished the video. Gonna go back and watch the stream from the start later. Well, you're basically at the start of the stream. Sorry. Things tend to drift when I switch chats here. Who made Daggerheart? Darrington Press, which is Critical Role's publishing arm. God, we gain manpower so fast. No, they're not using it in the new campaign. Which is really strange. Like, and people say like, oh, well, you know, it's not a robust enough system to sustain a whole Critical Role campaign. But like, why isn't it? If it's not, then shouldn't they have designed it to be good enough for their own purposes? Because what better, like, what better advertisement could there be for your system than to be Critical Role, and it's your system, and now you're playing it? That's wild. We have a good heir. We will never need this heir, though. Dak will remain in charge for all time. This is the Dakocracy. Just how it is. I'm going. Can I do the expedition? No, it needs to be a full settlement first. Okay. All right, what else can I do while we're waiting? I need some gold. I'm never going to get that gold. I need more gold. I'm not going to get that gold for a while. Leaving the old behind. And I can use some magic. Do I have upsetting the balance? I do have upsetting the balance for the next 5 years. Right, so because I am upsetting the balance using my necromantic magic to manipulate all of the other goblin clans, everything costs more. So we're going to try and not spend any ruler points on anything for a while. Yeah, you can like to play one way and design another. That's true. That's true. Something that a lot of Critical Role fans don't really get about Matt Mercer as a DM is he's surprisingly, like, he is surprisingly crunchy with his DMing. Like, he's very combat focused. His combats are quite large, quite expansive, reasonably complicated, and he sticks to the rules quite a bit. So I would have expected. I know Matt Mercer isn't DMing. That's the other thing that's crazy. It's such a wild campaign for them that I might even tune in for the first time in years. I have a hard time with the Critical Role community though, because the only major internet drama I have ever been in was when the Critical Role community came for me. That sucked. You guys, that sucked. Do you guys know that I don't talk about it? Okay. The Critical Role community came from me because part of the reason that this channel reached your screen in the first place is that before I found the D&D video games niche, I was a general TTRPG YouTuber. And while the first season of the Critical Role TV show was coming out, I was making like weekly essays about how the Critical Role TV show compared to the actual Critical Role campaigns. It was easy content. It was fun. I could put it out fast. People were showing up for it. It was growing the channel. This was when I was still like, I was still at like 350 subscribers, right? And those videos were getting like 1,000 views. That was big back then. And then, yeah, the Legend of Vox Machina. I was making videos about the show and how it compared to the Critical Role campaigns. And I made a single one about how fascinating I thought it was that the character of Keyleth was kind of the fan favorite in the TV show. And yet, nobody really liked Keyleth in the actual tabletop campaign. And I was trying to do a literary analysis of why that was. And so I made a video about oh, okay, well, my analysis of, yeah, that was me. That was me. My analysis of the difference was that they made Keyleth very, very flawed. They made Keyleth very, very flawed because in kind of the prehistory of that campaign, Keyleth had really messed up and killed a child, and so she spent the entire campaign very, very full of regret and unsure of herself and second guessing herself because she killed a kid. That would sure make you second guess yourself. And in the tabletop campaign, she never really bothered to try and sell her character to the audience because she the first campaign was so slapdash. It was a group of friends who halfway through their campaign they put a camera in front of them, so they didn't know that the character of Keyleth required selling to the audience because for most of the campaign Keyleth was at her worst, right? So the TV show knew that the character of Keyleth didn't land with a lot of the audience, and so they bothered putting in that extra effort, even while Keyleth is at her lowest, to make her really likable as well. Whereas the tabletop campaign, I didn't feel like they had to do that. So that was my analysis. That was a literary analysis of it. And I made a couple mistakes in that video. A couple people have recognized this. Yeah, I did a literary analysis. And I had mentioned that something that tends to happen online is that, when people get hated, they get hated. But when you're a woman online who gets hated, you get hated times 2. So I made a little reference that and there is this dynamic as well where a lot of people took it very personally against Marisha Ray. And she got so much flack. But I mentioned that's not really the focus of the video. It's a part of it, but that's not what I'm analyzing. I got hit from both sides of the political spectrum of Critical Role fans. I got hit so hard there. It was I got one side saying oh no, there's nothing else here but misogyny, and being that you're not saying that is the key thing, you must be a misogynist. So there were tweets on Twitter with thousands of likes. When I was a tiny YouTuber with 300 subs, there were thousands of likes on Twitter saying, oh yeah, William SRD is a misogynist. And by the way, that was my first viral video. That video shot up to 200,000 views when I was normally getting 1,000, and that was a good video. So the left wing got me for that. They were oh, William SRD's a misogynist because he didn't make the whole video about misogyny. And then the other side of the political spectrum was harassing me about, I can't believe you think misogyny exists. God damn, I got hit hard by both sides, and it made me fall out of Critical Role for a really long time. That was years ago. Though. Cast the last... Ugh. What a situation that was. Yeah, part of the problem was the thumbnail was provocative. The thumbnail was like, "We were wrong about Keyleth," and then a bunch of people who didn't watch the video were just like, "I wasn't wrong about Keyleth. You were wrong about Keyleth, asshole." Oh, that sucked. That sucked, man. That was the closest I've ever come to quitting YouTube. I haven't been in any controversy since then. I keep my head down pretty low. I even talk about politics in my video sometimes, and even then, I get away with it because I'm careful. I'm careful with what I say. We're just gonna go into more and more debt. Oh, this outpost will finish eventually, and then we can start doing stuff and getting some of our money back, and yeah. I'm gonna fire this advisor. I don't need this advisor. Yeah, this is the gameplay of Europa Universalis 4, where we sit here for a long time, and we wait. Oh man, I never really gave up my estate privileges. Thrilling gameplay right here. Magical regulations? As if. No shot. Do we have... Okay, we've got a little bit. Speed 5 or bust. It depends. I'm usually a Speed 3 gamer, but when I got an audience, I gotta keep them entertained. You forgot this hold. Is it near Segdir? Yes, I believe Segdir is, well, I think Segdir's over here. This is the one that's north of Rahen. You're all, oh, you're asking how's the cat? Well, let me pop us back to the other camera here. She is sleeping. The cat is asleep. She is curled up now in a little ball. Yes, closer to the beer dwarves. Okay. Gameplay again. Isn't she just the sweetest cat? She's so cute. I got really lucky with this cat. Ooh. We got new technology. New goblin technology. Oh, good. Dak is corrupt now. That's not good. We're just going to be dealing with that price forever. That's going to help our money situation. Oh god, the debt is growing. Good, we got 2 gold. Fantastic. Now, I know with Dak I need to be hoarding land. Oh god. I gotta do it. I gotta go into more debt to expand faster. It's the only way. Which one is the beer hold? I'm not sure which the beer hold is. Is it this one is the beer hold? I'm not sure. Yeah, the DLCs are a real problem with picking up Europa Universalis because the game's been going for like 10 years. Have I ever thought about doing a load hat run in Europa Universalis 4? I don't know what that is, actually. What is a load hat run? Oh, I'm on the wrong cam. Oh, no, I was in the right camera there. What is a... Oh, it's when you drop a fat load into your hat, and then you put on the hat and play EU4. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey, Will, do I plan to do retrospectives on the remaining Space Hulk game series? I would like to. I'm not too focused on it because Space Hulk as a board game I've already covered now on this channel. And I don't want to repeat myself too many times with covering the same board game 8 times. But I love Space Hulk so much, I will probably do another one at some point. Something I want to do in the future is just... I really want to invite other creators on stream and just make them play Space Hulk. Yes, I need to cover more 40K video games and more fantasy ones. I think the next big game that I'm going to cover in the Warhammer franchise is probably Shadow of the Horned Rat. I think that's the next one. Yeah, there's no Chronicles of Darkness video games, which is strange. Yeah, Austin, Warhammer Fantasy has been mentioned. Okay, the first outpost is completed. Let's take half the army and move them there. We're gonna do both sides here. And the plan is to do an expedition now. Medium length, platinum difficulty. This is where we're going to save. We're going to save now, because there may be some saves coming to get through this expedition. It can really mess up our run if we mess up an expedition. Okay, so we're going to let everybody else funnel out. And now... Oh, they're not out yet. Expeditionary party. Start preparations. All 10,000 of you zombies are going in the hole. Goodbye, zombies. Go back. Raise morale. Where are we going to get them? We're going to get them some love. Lots of love. Get that morale up high for a medium-length expedition. We've got high estimated loot, so I can really invest in this expedition. You never got a Changeling, Mage, or Demon video games. You did get... We did get a Mage video game. It was just very small. And I am going to make my first experiment this October with just covering Mage without a video game and just see if people watch it. And if they do, that opens up a lot of doors for us. Supplies. We want supplies up at a hundo. We gotta have the supplies. Gotta have them. All the way up. Go back. Organization. I want you very organized. Just so organized. And we're gonna give you set party share. You guys can get 100 crowns of loot. I want to raise morale just a little bit more. Now I think it is time now to start the expedition. There is a Mage video game. It was, like I said, it was very small. It's a text game. I think it's called, I don't even remember. It was taken down, though, everywhere because I believe the lead writer got into... Actually, I don't even think he was the lead writer. It was released right when the New World of Darkness was coming out. And it came out alongside These were called the Interlude games, and it came out alongside a Vampire the Masquerade interlude game. These were very small. They were basically just teasers for the New World of Darkness. Then the vampire lead writer ended up doing some sex crimes, and both games ended up getting scrubbed from the internet because of that. So that is why nobody knows about the Mage video game. The Mage video game, I don't think he was the one who, like, I don't think he did the Mage stuff. So he's gone now, and unfortunately the Mage game is too. I might try and locate it at some point though. It could be a good stream topic. I think it can be played in a single day. Yeah, I don't think they should have taken the Mage game down. The Vampire one, sure. Not the Mage game. Hello, William. You are interested in running a campaign within the setting of Anbennar. But I wonder, what are some good sources to learn more about the lore? You tried looking around the wiki, but it is kinda incomplete. I would recommend... I mean, the best source is just playing the game. I know that's not always an option for most people because Europa Universalis 4 is a whole beast. But it is the single best source. You can go on the Discord, the Anbennar Discord, and there's a ton of information on there. It's actually open development, the Anbennar mod, so they do like all of their writing, and they've got all of their lore write-ups and stuff that they use internally. They have in the Discord. It is difficult to navigate that way. You're not just going to find like a full story, but if there's something you want to look up, you can just do a search for that in the Discord, and there will be a ton of information everywhere. Also lots of very nice, kind people there willing to answer questions. Yes, they have an entire thread for people running D&D campaigns in Anbennar. It's a big part of the community. Going deeper into the cave. Dak shall be a necromancer soon. I would like it if at some point they write a full campaign book or something. A lot of people seem to want it. That's always the number one thing I get told by you guys whenever I talk about Anbennar is you want them to kickstart a campaign book. And I think that would go really well. How does one properly universalis the Europa? Mental illness, mostly. Sneakiest solo striker. Thank you for the subscription. Let's talk to the goblins down here. We gained some more morale. That's nice. Okay, let's take a look at our expedition here. How far are we? Not super far. We're doing okay on supplies and everything. Oh, we're just burning this cube. I'm not taking risks. Oh. Let's contain it. Hey, we did it! They named it. Okay, so they made it a pasture. And they named it Larry. Larry the First, the gelatinous cube, is now part of the expedition. That's amazing. You know what? That expedition, it is part of this particular segment, Dwar of Rod 57. We're renaming it. It's Larry. It's Larry's Pasture. Larry lives here in Larry's Pasture. Ugh, 9 loans. That's a lot of debt. We'll get out of debt one day, though. We just gotta fight some wars. Jade Goblin trade. Oh, if I make contact with the Jade Goblins. Okay, you know what? Let's make a little investment here. We're gonna go find the Jade Goblins. Oops. I'm putting together a team to go explore the Serpent Spine. I'm hiring zombies. I'm gonna hire 15,000 zombies to go explore. Yeah. Yes, Larry the Gelatinous Cube. He's our favorite thing in this stream. I regret to inform you the Cube is now racist. The Cube is racist. He's gone now. We apologize. We're not associated with Larry the Cube. Okay, I think the magic has reset now. I can probably... Oh. Get some more. Okay, lots of pop-ups. Lots of pop-ups. We have lost soldiers, but we have gained loot and morale. Those few zombies have lots of morale. They're in high spirits. Oh, YouTube chat. Killer Krieg William, you are a massive inspiration to me over the years of watching your videos, and you helped me do research for my own D&D character, and you just wanted to say thank you. Oh, that's so glad to hear, Krieg. Yeah, I'm really glad that my work here is able to like reach people more than the surface level. I try and go a lot beyond just the surface compared to what I feel a lot of stuff happens on like about tabletop, because I think a lot of people don't engage with tabletop writing as art. So I'm glad that some of my work is able to help you guys connect with the art of tabletop. Okay, 15,000 zombies are gathered. Now that's the art of tabletop. We've got a conquistador now in charge. We're going. No, you're not going that way. We're going to go this way. We're going this way. You are just learning about Larry only to find out he was racist. Yeah, Larry the Cube, we're sorry. We're sorry about him. He said some pretty unkind things, said a few slurs. Larry's Pasture, we're leaving it named Larry's Pasture for now, but you know, just for historical reasons. It's too late now, it's too fully ingrained, but yeah, we're not associated with that cube anymore. I would give you guys another cat update, but she's in the exact same position as she was before. There's a goblin summoner. Now, if I have seen this event before, I'm pretty sure the correct answer is to kill the mage. It worked. We have loot now. Lots of loot. This is going to solve a lot of our money problems. If we have a successful expedition here and we get like a ton of loot, then we might not have to worry about money for a very long time. Ooh, these zombies are losing a lot of people. We should let them refresh for a bit. Yes, I've learned nothing from the Critical Role discourse and have waded into the monuments to racists discourse. God, you're right. How do I keep getting myself in these situations? Oh, Chaucer, yeah, recent events. Things are pretty bleak these days, I'm afraid. We're all gonna get through it. Dark ages happen, unfortunately. Orcish warband. I think I make defenses. Stick together, stay strong. Ooh, lots of loot. More organization. Couple dead soldiers. What's a few more dead zombies? Okay. The zombies down on this expedition have been refreshed. Yes, the misfortune of living in interesting times. Oh, I'm going to stop and check in on this hold first before we move past it. Get it discovered. Ah, Insane Sergal. You have started learning Foundry so you can do some online GMing. You're working on a homebrew of the Dark Sun setting. Hell yes, I'm so glad to hear. Dark Sun really deserves more love. It's kind of exciting, though, that it's fully in the command of the audience, though. There's no one really to tell you how to play Dark Sun. There's no studio to, like, fuck it up. It's just, you know, ooh, we're now raiding the surface. We're getting money. More money. Thank God. We need it. Ah, you've dumped 500 hours into not into Dark Sun, into Anbennar now. It really is a curse I have inflicted upon a lot of you, which is all good. It is my curse too. I love this game so much. I was brain rotten on Anbennar for years. This was almost my third video game video. This is almost it was almost my third video, and I went, no one's gonna like Anbennar. It's just me. No one wants to hear about a niche EU4 mod. And lo and behold, people are enjoying the niche EU4 mod. 'Cause it's a masterpiece. It's incredible. In terms of buying the DLC, we have discovered the continent of Rahen now. This is good. I might do some raids down there once we share a border with them. And here's the Hobgoblin Command. They're going to be the biggest problem in the campaign. They're going to be our final boss. I'm hearing sound effects. Sound effects, what happened? Did someone donate? Was that on YouTube? I can't even tell. Where was the sound effect? Oh, that Robin, you subscribed to Tier 1. You're on a 2-month streak. Well, thank you so much for being one of our subscribers. You're the best. I am still working on getting those Twitch emotes going. I just got a few new ones that I will implement after this stream. Doomed Sheridan, my co-editor. Oh my God, Creamy Hamster. Oh, I don't like saying your username, Creamy Hamster. Ugh. Thank you for the subs, though. That's disgusting. You who shall not be named, we appreciate what you've done for us. Okay, we are now a legendary necromancer. Now here is where the money really starts to disappear. It costs a lot of money to become a lich, you guys. It costs a lot of money. Okay, I gotta save up some administrative power. Once I've got that power, we're going to begin the path to becoming a lich. Oh my God, you guys. Why is this all happening at once? Thank you so much. YouTube viewers might be a little confused. We're on like a full-on, what's it called? A hype train on Twitch. This is wild. Level 5. This is the highest it's ever been. It's never been this high. Thank you all so much. This is... All I've done to deserve this is hook you all on Anbennar and ruin your lives. Yes, thank you so much, Rumble Stuff. Wow, 10 subs. If you want... Oh, and Razorvine is up to... Oh my god, even more subs. We're not even a lich yet. We're not even a lich. You have to stop. The hype train was supposed to start once we were summoning legions of... Okay, you know what? Celebratory undead horde. Celebration horde. Wahoo! More zombies in celebration. What am I gonna do with the zombies? I don't know yet, but it's a celebration. Rumble Stuff. Well, I'm so glad that Anbennar is how you found the channel. Yeah, I'm always happy to link more people up with the tabletop side of hobbies they already engage in. Okay, besides Azjakuma, what's my favorite nation? I cannot stop playing Corvuria. Every patch I play Corvuria. I love being it's basically the Vampire Counts faction. They're a little bit of an older tree, but they're still really good. They're still really good. Yeah, I love them. Ooh, we're making enough money now that I could pay off some loans, maybe. No, not yet. Not yet. Let's see some more land. Gotta get my land up for the estates. As Dak, that much I know. Have we found any other expeditions? We found one there. And another one up there. Cool. Yeah, Corvuria is fun. Their counterpart is also fun, Ashenianda. They are two different takes on the vampires. The Corvurians are like, I am an independent vampire king, and I will conquer all. All shall bow to the Raven Banner. That's your vibe there. Whereas in Asheniandi, they're like a small little duchy that's part of the Empire of Anbennar. And they're more about, like, we are going to... Okay, so picture, like, the Austro-Hungarian Empire in the real world, and now picture they're all vampires. They're just, like, setting up puppet governments and, like, turning everyone slowly into vampires throughout the empire and ruling the world through vampiric diplomacy. It's great. Mountain Shark is great as well. Yeah, so like the real Hungarians. Is that what the Hungarians have been up to? I haven't checked in on them in a while. And now I have to make these stolen gem goblins that we have discovered. I have to make them like me. The expedition returns! We have made so much money. And we have so much monarch power now. It is time to use all of it for good use and become a lich. Someone has donated something. We're on a level 6 hype train now? Is that still going? Yes, Arboran is also a really good tree. Arboran was the first tree that I, like, got weirdly good at having, like, the most professional army ever. I kept my troops hot for, like, 200 years. Just perpetually at 100 army tradition. Keep donating to bamboozle. I feel pretty bamboozled, you guys. Thank you all so much. You're all such a supportive community. Ooh, Dwarves have shown up. Dwarves have shown up to seize my land. This is my land, though. These are my tunnels. I will flood them with zombies. Okay, encourage development. I shall pay lots of money. We're going to be a lich soon. And we will live forever. I think it is almost time to research the Renaissance. See, crafting a phylactery costs a lot. We got a hype chest. What is this? We got a new emoji. We got a miss emoji. Choo choo. 22 subs. That's a lot. Any good vampire RP shows that I or my chat recommend? Not off the top of my head, but I did listen for a little bit to the Vampire the Masquerade audio drama that's on Audible, and it's quite good. I didn't make it far though, but I remember it was quite good. My Twitch naivete is endearing. Listen, I am a YouTuber first and foremost, and I am on 2 platforms because it is best to not put all my eggs on one basket, but I am forever a child on this platform. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, so these dwarves, these are dwarven adventurers. They probably came in through one of the tunnels, because there's a lot of surface dwarves who are now returning... Ugh, that sucks. Who are returning to... they're returning to the Serpent Spine now that all the orcs have emptied out, and so have the hobgoblins. So that's who these guys are. They're adventurers here to reclaim the homeland. And I should purge them relatively quickly. They're quite a few provinces away from me, though. Oh, I should have sent more goblins, more zombies in this little expedition. You know what? You zombies, you go help them out. They need a hand. Yes, there's an Eldritch Horror Dwarven Hold. I haven't played them yet. They look quite interesting, though. Where they're like the astrologer hold who accidentally discovers elder gods through their telescopes. Yeah, they have a literal insanity mechanic. You guys, did you know that the Dwarven Beer Hold, if you form them as the dwarves, their final event is to conjure a meteor made entirely of beer? They conjure a beer meteor that strikes the planet. Come on, zombies, link up. It's like an ale steroid. Exactly. Now you guys have got it. Oh, sorry, I just got a message. The beer meteor is also racist. I'm sorry, everybody. We can't like the beer meteor anymore. I disavow the beer meteor. I've got confirmed reports that it was posting slurs in 2016. I'm so sorry. I know. You think you can trust a beer meteor. Oh, I can use some magic now. I can enchant everybody to make them forget about all this evil shit I'm doing. Oh, I need more mana first. Okay, I will wait. Wait. Forget atrocities. Need to make them forget my atrocities. Ah. My self-destruction thing. Obviously, I must die by the greatest Fey-touched hemlock. Dak must die only with the best of materials. Forget atrocities. Forget atrocities. Where is the forget atrocities? Realm magic modifying memories to forget atrocities. Charming foreign diplomats. Inspiring the military. Charm subjects. Overlook blunders. Encourage subservience. Ah, there's alter memories. Okay. See, and all that money we got from the expedition, and we're still, once again, taking on new debt. Being a lich is expensive, y'all. It's not as easy as people think. Oh, the Raj has just collapsed. The Harimaraj. The Harim Raj. So the down here, this whole area is basically an administrated state and like disorganized empire ruled over by the Harimari, the tiger people. But it has just collapsed, which actually presents me with some good opportunities. Because I can probably attack Rajadaga here. And then I can just like raid their territory for money. So I'm gonna get to work on that. Lich, as far as I remember, is just a one-time cost. But your leader gets to live forever, and that's a really big deal. Dak for life. Dak for unlife, even. Nothing like soothing fantasy music. Yeah, I'm digging this playlist. Last time I made the mistake that because my Anbennar playlist, I've got a bunch of music mods. So I've got a bunch of music mods, but they play a lot of copywritten music, so I can't play them on stream. And last time I just pulled up a bunch of copyright-free fantasy music, and that was nice. But I didn't have YouTube Premium yet. So it kept playing ads while we were trying to, be dwarves. And that wasn't great. This time, I specifically got YouTube Premium just to fix it. So now we've got nice uninterrupted music. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have spent that. Because I should have spent everything on, realm magic. Shoot. Well, we're not taking on as much debt. So let's get some advisors in here. They will help. Hello, hello. Hope you and chat are having a good time. We are. I hope you're having a good time, too. Yeah, Manscaped ads mid-dwarf run. That was a problem. Oh, my colonist is ready. Whoops. It's legitimately much harder to play Europa Universalis on stream because it requires so much, attention. and so does chat. You know, I like have to really divide my focus. I play like so much worse when I'm on stream. I'm legitimately pretty good at Europa Universalis. Okay, we now have a border with the Rajnadaga. So I'm just going to attack them. And we're just going to steal a bunch of money from them. Potion vessel. Let's kill a unicorn. Oh, whoops. No, I accidentally ruined my own buff there. I cannot make war outside of the Serpent Spine or else I fucked myself over. Yup. Good call. I did this in my test run before, but it was after that buff had already worn out. Do you think Western and Eastern kobolds would be friends or foes? Well, the Eastern kobolds are friends with absolutely everybody, so they would completely be friends. The question is, how good... The question is, how thoroughly would the Western kobolds listen to the Eastern kobolds? Because the Eastern kobolds are smart and wise and stuff, whereas the Western kobolds are feral artificers. They might just be like, ah, yes, we have taken your ideas of enlightenment and built a dragon machine out of them. Okay, well, if we're not attacking them for a while, let's set down the next road there. They do meet in the kobolds on MT, and the gold scales are kind of terrified of them. That makes sense. Is there a way to make Dak better, or are we stuck with him as he is? He will get better over time, as he is an immortal. We can also start... Oh, I should start learning more magic now. We can eventually start investing into making him good at transmutation, and then he can, like, magically alter his stats to get better. I'm not going to do that yet, though. Study magic. Spend more money. What is money anyway? We don't need money. Forget atrocities. We're close. We're so close to being able to magically make everyone forget all the bad stuff we've done. You don't see enough metallic kobolds in D&D. I agree. Someone asked me earlier in my Discord what D&D species I would steal from Anbennar. I would steal the gold scale kobolds, absolutely. They're really interesting, and I think part of what makes them interesting is the fact that they're so different from the other kobolds. Like, if there were just a bunch of... Like, if it was just the gold scale kobolds on their own, they wouldn't be that neat. But the fact is that... Oh, Razorvine! More bits! Thank you! The bit master, Razorvine. Yeah, their lore is really cool, and the fact that there are the more feral kobolds to contrast them with, it really elevates both of the kobold factions. Cat is still sleeping in the exact same spot. Okay, we've discovered a dwarf hold. I would like to eventually get up to sharing a border with that dwarf hold so that we can attack them and steal their hold and take all their money. Because we're a little broke. We are only 270 in debt. That's not so bad. The gold scales get treated as pets outside of their home place. That's unfortunate. I haven't done a gold scale playthrough, but I do love the little guys. There are so many factions in Anbennar. Like, how can anyone have played all of them? There's so many that I want to play. I haven't played the harpies either, the like Valkyrie harpies. They look so cool. And each Anbennar playthrough is like 25 hours long, so it's so hard to get to all of them. Hello, Merlino. Ah, yes. Messing around with Corvuria, and you've discovered the Knight of Long Fangs. Fortunately, you don't ever have to trigger that disaster, if you're careful. Yes, someone has played them all through. The vetting and stuff in the Anbennar team is really good. They're really good at play testing their stuff. I used to work on Paradox modding teams myself, and there are good teams and there are bad teams, and it's amazing what a good team can do. And Anbennar, they've got a really good team, especially because, like, I know that, like, if you ask the developers, they feel like they're running around with their heads cut off, but you know, like they've got open development, which means that they're not like a permanent team. They're just like, you can just go in their Discord server right now and pitch content and start working on it right now. Not like you don't have to be a member or anything. And the process to make sure that this stuff is still like good and up to standards is like a playtest and review. It's so well run. They don't think it's well run, but it is. You haven't played Europa Universalis 4 in years and you're behind on DLCs. I would recommend, depending on how many you're behind, Europa Universalis has this subscription thing where you can pay like $15 a month to have access to all DLCs. It can be a better deal than buying however many DLCs. Like, I would rather pay $15 a month rather than drop $300 all in one go for DLCs, you know? Yeah, the people who worked on Kanolkatep did an amazing job. I loved them so much. I think about a year ago they announced Kanolkatep and they showed that it was formable, and I thought that meant that it had a tree right away. And I just, like, immediately gasped and went and played Kanolkatep, and I was like, oh, they don't have content for it yet. That's so sad. Another thing, if you're missing a couple DLCs, is if you're missing DLCs, you can go into the Discord server and you can ask in one of the chats, I want to play Dak Chaingrasper. What DLCs are important, and they will tell you if there's any important ones that you'll be missing mechanics for. Yeah, it is a lot for the DLC because it's been, you know, about 2 or 3 big DLCs a year for around like 11 years now. It's a lot. Yeah, during sales, the DLC goes down a lot. It goes down like 80%. Paradox Interactive is aware that their DLC policy is a problem to pick up the game. They're kind of experimenting with solutions still. Yeah, Europa Universalis 5 is on the way, so what you see out in Europa Universalis 4 right now is basically the end of everything. Yeah, EU5 looks interesting. The only thing I'm worried about is, like, mission trees and stuff. They put that in Hearts of Iron 4. They put it in Europa Universalis 4. And what they do is they can create a story and a reward structure and stuff for the different factions. And it's really cool. It's really fun. It does make things a little bit more linear, but most people haven't been complaining about that. Like the complaint that mission trees and focus trees make tags linear hasn't been anything that the community's been complaining about at all. Everybody kind of likes it. We understand the upside. But Paradox has gotten it in their head that they need to eliminate that completely. And I worry that when Anbennar lives in EU5, I don't know if they're going to be able to tell stories that are this in-depth. And I'm worried about that. But I am still excited to see it. I guess the test on how good of stories they will be able to tell in, without mission trees is the Victoria 3 mod that's coming out soon. That'll be where we discover how good is the Anbennar team at telling stories without mission trees. And I'm excited. I've got all faith in their team. You're going to be using journal entries. That's good. Yeah, the Victoria 3 will not release with a lot of flavor or story. That's to be expected with the first drop. The first drop's all about systems. I mean, I was playing the Realms of Exeter mod, or Exether, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. Back when you could play 10 years of it and then it would crash every time. So I fully understand. It's going to take a while before there's a lot of story content in the Victoria 3 mod. And once it's out, you'll also attract a lot more devs to the Vicky 3 team. And it should be really cool. I'm really excited to play the Corvurian Empire. What are they called? The Sil something. I don't know. But the Vampire Empire in Victoria 3, they're going to be so much fun. Will I cover Hearts of Iron mods like Equestria at War or Old World Blues or Kaiserreich? I will not, because they don't have a tabletop connection. That unfortunately is kind of the important part for this channel. Gotta have the tabletop connection. Godherja is pretty neat. But it's also completely insane. Oh, separatist dwarves. Okay. Separatist dwarves are trying to take over the hold for themselves. Okay, well, let's load up our zombie horde. They thought they were just going to be fighting a bunch of goblins. They don't know that they're entering a zombie horde here. Ha! Good luck. Zombies. Brains. Jade Goblin Trade. Okay, now it's finally time to cast the ruler magic. I've been forgetting for so long. Please forget all my atrocities. No more atrocities. They didn't happen. Dak has always been a good and kind ruler. Godherja comes off as a bit bare. I agree. I haven't played it in a long time, but unfortunately it didn't seem to hit that critical mass of popularity to get a huge team behind it. It had, it's got a lot of interesting stuff, but it just, you know, you need a modding team to reach a critical mass where people start joining, like people start playing it and then wanting to write in that setting and then working on it, and that makes the setting better. And, you know, it's got a snowball. And Godherja never really snowballed, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing happened in Ovdal Azan Square. Nothing happened there. I need more crown land. I need to get it to 60. Oh man, I haven't been doing it. Oops. Oops. Oh no, Larry's Pasture. Nothing happened in Larry's Pasture. Let's rip out the heart of an innocent. No, let's... I thought we've done this already. You're all too charming. It's so difficult for me to concentrate. Goblin's Bane is dead. We killed the guy who was gonna kill us. It is time. We must ascend to Lichdom. Also, Jesus, I think it's time to start saving up some mana to develop the Renaissance. You rip out all the baby hearts. What could go wrong? Yes, the atrocities shall continue until morale improves. I haven't checked in on YouTube chat for a while. How are you guys? Are you well behaved in YouTube chat? Ah, the Anbennar video has made you want to try it. It's worth it. Europa Universalis is a lot to get through, but like once you've got the hang of it, it's quite intuitive. Okay, dark cleansing begins. Final preparation. Why is Christmas music playing? Okay. We're moving on from the Christmas music. How much in debt am I? 324. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's not even real debt. The Bank of Chain Grasper is perfectly capable of mind-controlling people to forget that we owe them money. What's debt anyway? Inflation? 4% inflation? Who needs it? That didn't happen. There's no inflation here. As long as the economy grows. If the money isn't worth as much, then we will simply erase everyone's memory that the money isn't worth as much. Sheridan! No, yeah, things are going still. I'm planning on going for at least 2 more hours. At least 2 more hours. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, this is the short version of that modifier, so that'll work. Government reform. God, I need money. Which thing will get me the most money? Looting speed. Looting speed's not bad. Global settlers. Yeah, I need the settlers, I'm afraid. That's the one. Undergrowth goblins. Modifying... What do you mean, discovered undergrowth goblins? I have discovered undergrowth goblins. They're these ones. Okay. Let's extend these loans. Okay. What do I have to do? I have to, modify memories to encourage subservience. With the power of magic, you will love serving Dak. Encourage subservience. Encourage subservience. Yes. Now, why does it say that I haven't discovered anybody? I have. I have discovered undergrowth goblins. They're right here. I don't like that. Don't like that it's messing with my tree here. I can steal from the Raheni. You there. I'm stealing your knowledge now. Jade mine goblins don't count. Okay. Well, unfortunately, my conquistador is dead. Can I get another one? I know there's some goblins right down there. But how do I get to them quickly? I don't think I do. I think I might have just messed myself up a little bit there. Yeah, I love stealing from the Raheni. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. They have all that money, and it could be Dax. It could be Dax money. Oh, you're right. The monstrous tribes get a thing for that. Oh, God, I haven't given them any. I haven't given any estates out to them. I did it for the mages. It's so difficult to remember what I'm doing when there's also a chat. Greater chieftain autonomy. What's your equilibrium looking like? Promise new lands. I don't have anything that says that it gives me a conquistador, but might be a hidden modifier. Nope. Oh, an enchantment spell, Hysteria? Nothing has... I've never cast any enchantment spells in a wrong way. In a way that the other goblins wouldn't approve of. Never. Not once. They're lying. It was weird. I could have sworn I had a way of, I could have sworn that I had a way in my test deck playthrough to do it. I don't know what it was. It's a mage estate privilege? Magical exploration. I thought you guys were just being funny when you said magical exploration, because that's funny. But no, it's real. A magical conquistador. Let's go. Let's discover some undergrowth goblins. I need advisors. I need to improve the hold. I haven't made rivals yet. Oh, I can't make rivals. Well, fine. All right, goblins. The exploratory goblins. I know there's goblins here. Who has been my favorite character in Anbennar? Well, there's not a lot of fixed characters. Obviously, everybody likes Varina of Esthil. Big fan of Varina. What other fixed characters are there? The Faceless Queen is great. Anbennar does fantastic scary women, to be honest. All of the scary women of Anbennar are fantastic. The Faceless Queen, Varina the Lich, what's her name from Gemra Kurd? Yeah. Oh, and of course, oh gosh, what's her name? The evil lady that we did last time in the Aelnar playthrough. Yeah, Corrin's Blood Rain was pretty scary too. Holy cow, they got a lot of goblins there. We're not even trying with our zombies though. We can get so many more. Okay, hold. It is time to begin developing. It's finally time to start building. I'm going to move that way so that I can start seizing these two holds. They will cost a lot to repair, unfortunately, but that's just the way of things. The young owl is cool as well, I agree. Yeah, and I do really like Lothane Bluetusk. Lothane Bluetusk is probably my favorite fixed character. I don't know. I like the kind of tragedy to his story, of like being there with Corrin the whole time, and then like just kind of having to go on without her. No, Jadar is obviously top of the list. Wait, hang on. Hang on, you're saying there's no ads in Anbennar? Then explain this. Explain this. Explain why there's Buy Pepsi here, huh? Can't believe it. More magical knowledge. We'll eventually be able to fight a war, you guys. You just watch me. Just watch me. Okay, right. We are developing this hold now. We're going to get lots of money. We're going to have a hold that is better and more complete and deeper. And it's going to have the Renaissance in it. We're going to invent a Goblin Renaissance. And no one's going to remember all the horrible things Dak did because he didn't do them. Tap's head. Ha! All those horrible things. The Goblin Renaissance is just everyone forgetting Dak's crimes. He will be a lich soon. Look upon me. I am perfect. Dak the perfect. Dak the righteous. Dak the unassailable and forever. So close. Do I have enough plant provinces that make it worth it to cast some magical planting? Not really. I've only got 2. Need more development. More development. Oh, fungus doesn't count for magical plant growth. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I need an expedition or something. There's one. Ooh, their technology is so good. And mine is so bad. They'll see, though. Goblin Renaissance. Soon. Yes, and if Dak dies now, he just comes back to life. He's got a phylactery. Oh my god, this other tag up here is having a hard time. Someone donated. Oh no, we got a hype chest. What's in the hype chest? Alright, we already got that. That was from earlier. You've been considering getting into mushroom foraging. I live in a really good region for mushroom forest or foraging, and it looks fun. The Pacific Northwest is like the best place to do it. And I love getting out into nature. Oh, Razorvine! More 13 bits! Cool, cool. Repaying some loans slowly. We've gotten our debt down. I will give you guys good gameplay eventually. Once we can declare a war. Okay. I need some spy network stuff. Oh, we got rebels. Where's the rebels? They're everywhere. They're in Larry's pasture! God damn it. I told you the gelatinous cube was a racist. Golden oyster mushrooms. They sound good. Gotta hire a military advisor. Seizing some more land. We're gonna get up. We're gonna get it up there eventually. Okay, so we have made it. We've gotta get more places with food. Why is Christmas music playing again? No, this is Here Comes the Bride in Fantasy Temple. Why? What is this playlist? You know what? We're rewinding a bit. The very first one was good. That was the stuff. Is Dak getting married? Yes, he's married to his work. His work of making sure you remember nothing that he has ever done. Need more of that. A temple or a cathedral. Do I have the tech for that yet? Yes, I do. Ah, you have subscribed through Prime. 100 dead and loving souls. Thank you so much for the subscription. Wait, did I get the... Yeah, we do have the Renaissance. Okay. I just need some money. Some money and the Renaissance is mine. Dak is married to his phylactery, you see. Aren't you guys loving this gameplay? This incredible, advanced gameplay of sitting here while the settlers slowly expand down the roads? Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have repaid that loan. I should have waited. We're trying to save up some money right now. Well, probably our next big payday will be when we beat up the dwarves. Or should I beat up the dwarves? I feel like maybe I should... I don't know if I should make the dwarves my first target, because they're so far ahead of me on tech that it could go badly. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love this. This is my type of shit. I love these, like, slow games where we're making more, like, big strategy decisions. This is my favorite type of gaming. I just want to make sure you guys are having fun, too. Are there other goblins to pick on? Yes, eventually. There's some goblins down here. The Dirtwater goblins. Who are also better at technology than me. We have spent a lot of money. We have spent a lot of money and time and effort and state resources on becoming a lich. We were busy. We couldn't be caught up on tech yet. Yeah, I don't usually like the map painting tags. Ooh, sweet, sweet inflation reduction. Our inflation is still real high, though. Immortality is expensive, but you can't put a price on it. The people will be better off with Dak here for all time. I'm just saying. They will be better off in the long run. I need to be good at abjuration to do that. Thriving hold. Ooh, I'll get some good income if I do that. Real good income. But you're right, I can probably bury the dwarves just under a huge tide of the dead. Or people are asking why I keep calling them tags. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that's just kind of common paradox terminology in these games. It's a coding thing in the modding stuff and all that, but yeah, it's just kind of caught on. It's the lingo. Stardew Valley with stakes. Yeah. I gotta play those halflings. Am I going to play Bloodlines 2? Yes, I am going to play Bloodlines 2. As to whether or not I will cover it on my channel, I don't know yet. Some video games are connected to tabletop, and yet they don't necessarily make good William SRD videos. I have specific things I'm good at. When it comes to just like doing simple reviews, I think I am good at them. But they don't get me excited. I don't love doing them. Every once in a while, I try and go really gameplay focused on a video just to remind everybody that I'm not a game review channel, and it's not because I'm not good at it. I went super in-depth on Necromunda and why the mechanics behind that game weren't good. And I had people show up in the comment section like, you called this game shit, and I was about to tell you you didn't know what you were talking about, but then I watched the video and you made really good points. So, like, I can get into the gameplay and everything and analyzing all that. It's just I like engaging with these things more as art and context, and yeah, that's more my interest. I like telling stories. That's my thing. Wool. We are collecting wool now. You see why I like Anbennar then. Is the stories. You got it. Also, high quality mod. I love this stuff. Made of mithril. We've melted down a war golem. Will there be more Anbennar lore videos? It depends. It depends on if the second Anbennar video recovers. It's not doing very well, you guys. It's kind of bombing, which is to a degree expected. I have this thing where I tell my audience about a tabletop setting, and they love to hear about it. You know, they love the first time I tell you guys about it, and then when I make a follow-up in the same setting, nobody shows up for that one. So I should have known that this was in the cards for making a second Anbennar video. But that first Anbennar video is like consistently, like I get like a weekly breakdown on my YouTube analytics, and consistently my Anbennar video is in my top 3, and it has been for a year. So I figured that meant there would be appetite for a second one, but we will see. Unfortunately, it's not doing very well. Yeah, it would be good if people from the Discord want to watch it. I really enjoyed Anbennar fans engaging with the last video. It's a very nice community. Part of it was also my fault for making the initial thumbnail and title look too similar to the first one. So people just thought it was a re-upload of the first video, so a lot of my viewers didn't watch it. That's on me. But yeah, it always sucks when you work for 3 weeks on something and then it just kind of whiffs. But at least I stand by my work. I think it was a good video, and it sounds like you guys liked it too. And I appreciate that. I you know, it's good to not, it's good to not get too hung up on the numbers. It's hard because my financial well-being is tied to the numbers. But, you know, art is still good for its own sake. I think people tend to not be as compelled by the more non-traditional fantasy races. That's possible too. People might not have wanted the monster side of it. Furries can help make up the difference. These mages, they can't stop exploding. Sheridan, you're a big kobold fan. Yes, the kobolds are wonderful. The Anbennar kobolds are some of the best kobolds I've seen in fiction. Can I seize more land? Not yet. Soon. Very soon. Oh, I'm gonna make people mad when I seize that land. It's fine, I'm gonna do it anyway, though. Let's embrace that. And soon we will finally have better troops. But yes, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the Anbennar content. I really want to do more Anbennar. I love the setting. It's so much fun to explore it in depth. Nothing but love, really, in those videos. This is flat out like this game, this mod has affected the way I think about fantasy. And if you like the way that I tell stories, I will let you guys know. There's got a little project coming up. I'll tell you guys more about it later, but I got a little project where I finally take a break from helping summarize other people's stories, and you know, I finally get to tell my own soon. That'll be fun. Finally get to write my own story for you guys. Yeah, I wrote a thing. People were like, why'd the Dragonlance video take 2 months to make? It was because I wrote that entire 16,000 word video and also a 32,000 word script for a different thing. So, yeah, in a couple weeks in a couple months, I will be kickstarting a thing. I think you guys will like it. I worked very hard. It's kind of Dark Souls-y. Oh my god, that finished so fast. Alright, well. Let's drop that last colonist there. Let us begin the process of getting set up for war. Everybody get there. Let us summon some more zombies. More undead. I must bury this dwarven hold under a tide of goblins. Okay, those guys are gonna be one. I'm gonna have two. No, I don't need two armies. How many have you got? You've got 11,000. Okay, we're fine with just what we've got. We don't need more. Do I make Dak a war wizard? I know when he comes back, he's diminished. So I don't think I want to risk him. But my heir? I don't need an heir. He can die on the battlefield. That's all I need. Why would I ever need an heir as a lich? You gotta go to sleep, little Viking. We'll have a good sleep. Okay, we've got a rival here. A real rival type of stuff. Okay, before we start this war, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will see you guys in a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and I gotta show you something. I gotta show you all something. The baby's awake. Everyone, the baby's awake. The baby's awake, and she's groomed. The cat is awake. My cat lives. Ellicat would be a good cat name, honestly. Praise the cat. The cat atop her throne. Azura the cat. It's how you show that you're an Elder Scrolls fan. Is you just name stuff after Elder Scrolls stuff. By Azura. I wanted at first to name her Meridia. Because isn't that just funny? You just you pet her and it's like, a new hand touches the beacon. It just didn't really suit her though. She's more of an Azura. Okay. Let's get the game going again. All right. We're geared up for war. The troops are piling towards the border. Oh, blacksmith, did you say you want to get involved in the writing? I would highly encourage it. It's so fun to work on Paradox modding projects. We are at war, by the way. We are attacking. It's so much fun. You really get to improve your craft. You get to like engage with another team of great fantasy writers. And like the lore that these teams come up with is deeper and like as good or better than like anything you'd get from like a fantasy writer, you know, like a single one. Like they're like, how do I say it? It's just, yeah, can always use more writers, Sheridan, but also you're gonna burn yourself out, Sheridan. But yeah, it's incredible what a team of writers can do on Paradox mods for world building. As I said, I've worked on a couple Paradox mods in my time as well, and I worked as a writer, and it was really good. It was a tremendously great experience. The lead developer is now writing a book about it. Fantastic. Oh, right. What wasn't Jay always writing a book about it, and then it just kind of took a back seat after the mod became a thing? Welcome back, co-host. My goblin horde is invading this dwarven fort, and the enemy army is nowhere to be found. Oh, wow! William SRD on Twitch. Welcome, Corvus. It is a William SRD on Twitch. You just got the Ravenloft Gold Box games from Ravenloft? Do you mean the dungeon crawlers? Because I don't believe there's any Ravenloft Gold Box games. But the dungeon crawlers are really good. I really like them. Well, if it's a novel set within Anbennar, I'm sure it will be good. There's so much to work with. A diggable hold? Let's dig my hold. Let's dig this hold. You know what? I'm not going to dig a hold yet. I want... How much more loot can I steal? Not very much. Okay. I'm going to go even farther into debt. Why am I going farther into debt? I'm going farther into debt so that I can afford this temple, which will increase my income a lot. That will increase my income a lot more than digging the hold. Because it also nets me this, which gets me a whole bunch of production efficiency and stuff. You started watching the videos or my videos after you finished Strahd's Possession. It was such a good game. Strahd's Possession, I loved it. I'm glad so many other people picked it up too. And it's weird how, like, unknown it was. Like, they're Ravenloft video games, and they were good, and just, like, nobody knows about them. I think it's because, you know, the people of the era, like, oh, so many notifications. I'm losing my train of thought. Protect our trade. Okay, lots of notifications. Yeah, so people didn't know about it because the gold box games kind of overshadowed them in that era. And I know it was a couple years after the gold box games, but when people are like thinking like pre-Baldur's Gate D&D video games, their brains just go right to gold box and maybe Eye of the Beholder. And these Ravenloft games just kind of got forgotten about. which is a shame because they're incredible. They have some flaws, though. They did have some flaws. Not gonna lie. Okay. The fort is captured. Let's go kill whatever remaining dwarves there are. Give me all of your everything. I have to discover your everything first. A peace offer? Bah, not yet. There we go. Kill the dwarves. And every time we fight a battle with an undead army, we gain a bunch of manpower too from however many of them we kill. A peace officer, no. Okay. We're to take all of this. We're taking all of it. We're taking all of their money. Cool. It's ours now. And now the thing is, yes, we are fully lichified. We are the Lich Dak. Now I'm sorry, everybody. But the Serpent Spine is a tough place. It is a tough place. And there's room only for the goblins. The dwarves, they can't be here. There's no room. There's not enough room. Cess, you just got here. Hello, thank you. I am about to hit the purge button on some dwarves. This isn't indicative of who I am. I would like to... I'm going to hit the button. I've hit the button. And, you just unsubscribed about me purging the best... Okay. I am going to... I need Dak to, make everyone forget war crimes again. He has that power. It didn't happen. There are no dwarves in Ovdal Khanzad. There never has been. Yes, the dwarves just like the gelatinous cube were racist. I had to get rid of them. I'm sorry. Did someone just give me bits? What timing? Oh, someone subscribed. Says you subscribed. Thank you. Fantastic. Now I just gotta wait for some more stuff. It's gonna take a long time before I can repair this hold, unfortunately. I need a lot of money to do it. My economy is basically in shambles. Were the dwarves settling? Yeah, I gotta abandon this colony. I can't afford 2 colonies. Not made of money. I shouldn't have abandoned that one. They were about to discover gold there. Oh well. It would have taken a lot of investment to get much out of that gold anyway. We're now digging deeper. I know. It was a gold province. I should have kept it. It would literally have taken like 200 years to make a profit, though, compared to everything else. To all the investment that it took. Oh. My cat is exploring the room. I think she would like to be let out of this room. 1 second. She is a ragdoll cat, even. It's very nice. Okay, the cat is released. What is my... Oh, yikes. I gotta get this inflation under control, you guys. Someone who's good at economy, tell me what to do. Just gotta hit the erase inflation button a couple times. Okay, let's pay off some loans. That's gonna help with inflation a lot. Oh, I can get most of my loans done. That's good. We're almost completely out of debt now. Good, good. Okay. The inflation problem will not be a problem forever. Let's invest a little bit into reducing it. Okay. Buy less candles? No. I will not buy less candles. I need those candles. You guys, it's important to have the candles. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that reduce inflation, because now I gotta save up a ton of admin mana for coring that hold. Oops. Why did I not use the repay all loans button? I could have. Sometimes I prefer to like do it manually so that I can make certain that the nearest loans to pay off get paid off first. I don't know how the computer calculates which loans it's going to repay if I just do the repay all. More trolls. Where are the trolls? Ah, we got trolls in this hold. I'm still streaming. Welcome. Shouldn't it do by date? It probably does, but I don't know for sure. Look at these guys. They don't want me to be in here doing war crimes, but don't worry. They'll forget the war crimes soon. How much does it cost to repair this bad boy? Probably a lot. Oh my lord, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. God damn. I'm going to be saving up for that one. Yeah, that's a tier 3 dig. One day we will repair that hold. Austin, I would like to issue a correction. Canadians did not invent the war crimes. Ducaniel invented all of them. I'm doing horrible things to the dwarves, but it's not like it hasn't happened to them before. That's just... It's hard out here in the Serpent Spine, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah, they build up like a callus. They build up like a callus. The war crimes don't hurt them as bad. You know how like when they like shear sheep, they're like, the sheep have a second skin, so that they don't feel it when they get cut. That's what's happening right now. The dwarves have that too. They don't even notice you've done the war crime. What is the Dirtwater dev hold? It's like 43. Did I forget to dig this? I'm digging it now. Goblin overpopulation. The dwarves, they flee. Oh god, that's a lot of pop-ups. Okay, pausing. Yeah, the dwarves will continue to be oppressed, and I will take some of their money. Yeah. Let's get some army professionalism, I guess. It's gonna be very profitable to take over. Yes. I just gotta get a second hold up and running financially. Once I've got 2 up and running holds, then yeah, we'll be good. Oh, right, we've got an expedition target. Let's go. Let's expedition. Okay. Expedition menu. What do we got? We got a long one. Okay. Long gold difficulty. Let's not under-prepare then. No, wait, what's going on? Oh, I gotta wait till this stack replenishes. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, those are cavalry. Okay. You there. 1, 2. Ah. Pop-ups. We're so behind on tech, but we won't be forever. Oh, am I looking forward to anything of Victoria 3 and Anbennar? Yes, I'm looking forward to a lot. I think the Northern League is really cool. I'm really interested to play as them. I love the fact that Kanol-Katep is the canon ending, so I'm excited to play them. I'm also really interested in playing the Corvurian Empire, or whatever. It's not called that. It's something different. But I'm really looking forward to it. expedition party. Start prep. Now I can send in the goblins. The zombie goblins. Okay, gotta wait till I have some more mana. The Vivin Empire, yes. That's amazing. Yeah, I will for sure be playing those on launch. Which I have been told by you guys when it is going to launch. Am I allowed to say when? I am allowed to. Okay, so it's out on October 2nd. The Victoria 3 Anbennar mod. Very important thing to note. That's also my birthday. They're releasing the Victoria 3 mod for William SRD's birthday. I know that's not... Yeah, I like to believe that's you chose that day specifically for my birthday. Time to buy Victoria 3. It makes sense. It's a great time to get into it. Oh, shoot. Come out and see some more land. Oh, gosh. It's going to take so long to get to that. Yeah, you all decided to release it on my birthday. I really appreciate that. We are profiting. Everything is going good. The expeditions in near sight. Expeditions. Oh, right. I was waiting on some mana to come in. The mana is in. Let's buy them some love. Okay. Organizing the troops. Gotta wait a little longer. We want very organized. You really want to get back into EU4, especially because of this mod, but you're about 90 DLCs behind. And you're afraid of the new stuff. You don't need every DLC for every single Anbennar faction. I would... If you're worried about getting overloaded by all of the new stuff at once, I would really recommend you choose who you want to play, then you ask in the Discord which DLCs you need. So, yeah, you ask which DLCs you're going to need for each specific Anbennar tag, and then you just, like, you collect them up that way. Oops, that's not what I need. I need organization. Let me get the organization up quite a lot. So I think we're going to knock out the Dirtwater Goblins, and then we're going to call it a night, I think. But that'll still probably be a good 20 minutes from now. Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry, so we're pushing up on dinner time. Yeah, Sphere of Influence is a great DLC for Victoria 3. The game's in a really good state now. I've been playing it since launch. I love it, but it had its problems. It's a lot better now. Spheres of Influence finally put the game in a state where most people really enjoy it. An interloper. An interloper has entered the stream. Oh. Okay. Oh. She's not big on being held. It's very funny. She's a ragdoll who hates being held. You're right. No cat is an interloper. She loves people, but she doesn't like being held by people. Or being touched very much at all. She just kind of she's so weird. She just sits next to you and purrs, because she's like, yes, human connection. But then you touch her and she's like, absolutely not, I'm leaving. You can relate, yes. Yeah, she's got the catism. Guys, we are officially out of debt. It looked a little dicey for a bit, but we're out of debt now. Okay, we should now be able to do this expedition. I want lots of organization. Give me 10% more, I think. That's what I want. I'm gonna go back. We need all the supplies. All of them. You know those supplies? We need all of them. Go back. Set parties share. You guys get 200. You get 200. This is an expedition that is prepared to succeed. Yeah, I'm debt-free, thank you. We paid off our Serpent Spine hold mortgage, finally. God damn, they've got a lot of goblins. Defenses. Stick together, stay strong, lots of free loot. No, I can't afford ideas yet. Not till I've got tech. No ideas. Empty head. We're so behind on tech. We'll get there. Our leader is immortal. So much more enchantment left to do. Ooh! Getting close to being able to kill the axe bellow dwarves. Yeah, too poor, head empty. Two more land seizures. Land seizures. Two more seizures of land. And then we will be able to complete this segment of the tree. We will have the gift of eternal life. how long are we reclaiming the Dwarovar? Nest of spiders. We want scouts. Abandoned. God. Pop-ups. Pop-ups. Oh, God. Tend to the ill. Listen. Europa Universalis 4 is not that hard. There's just a lot of pop-ups. Yeah, see, last time we were really slow because I was also, like, trying to read all the pop-ups to chat, but, this time, I know that's futile. We're not gonna read all the pop-ups. We're not even gonna read most of the pop-ups. If it's a story-important pop-up, we'll read it. No pop-ups other than that are getting read on stream. Not happening. We got another notification. What is this? It's not really... It's just making the noise, but it's not telling me what happened. Where did I get this ping? Who pinged me? Razorvine, did you give me more bits? It was you following! Chaotic Tabris, thank you for following. Death to the Giants. You Razorvine. I hear a noise and it's like, Razorvine, did you give me 13 bits again? Listen here, you little shit with your 13 bits. No, we love you very much, Razorvine. We're so close. Just a little more hurrying up and waiting. Oh, yeah, I do that all the time when an important pop-up will come up, and then I'll, like, accidentally click on it and I'll be like, no, come back! We're in debt again. We're doing illegal, dangerous experiments to improve our knowledge of magic. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. There are no negative consequences. Well, the command is looking pretty beefy today. We're gonna have a proper endgame boss this time. We've got more corruption, too. You'll love to see it. I think it's about time to get the rest of my undead going. Necromancy. More undead. Seize more land. Only one more needed. Yeah, the runs recently, Gawed and the command have slowed down a little bit on growth. In terms of just how aggressive they are. You thank God. Agreed. Hard agree. So close. So close. I think Dwarvar Reclaimer ends in like 1495. So then after that, we'll start being able to raid and pillage the outside lands for gold. A Nothic. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this event. I don't know what to do about this event. I don't have this one memorized, so let's leave it alone. That seems to have been the right choice. Cool. Our border is established with the other gobbos. The Zomtide begins now. They've got 40,000 goblins. What's my force limit? Oh yeah, I can do another group of goblins. I can squeeze that in. What's one more horde of goblin zombies? You know, between friends like this. It's a good pile of goblins. Ooh, our hold structure has finished digging. Wow. It is currently an underground hold. We will make it better later. Like to wait until colonialism to do the Lair 3. Check in on our expedition. Not too bad. Everything still looks like it's under control. Fantastic. Oh my God. No, this is an emergency. They've outflanked us. They're going to destroy my badly destroyed hold. What will I do then? I should have dealt with this before I declared war. It's fine. Everyone will forget my mistakes later. Behold, as my troops just absolutely disintegrate, and yet we win. Rise. Okay, let's hide those pop-ups. I don't want to hear that every time. We really didn't kill that many of them, all told. We're gonna move those guys there, and these guys here will, No, I guess they'll go up. We need the whole horde to go together. Co-host, have fun rolling dice. Let's reduce our yearly inflation. That sounds good to me. Someone said, Skaven, no, you don't have time. You've got to go roll dice. Oh god, they're back. Okay, you guys there. Begin the siege. Okay, how many is required to actually start a siege here? Fort level 9. Okay. So they can siege while you deal with those guys. Walls breached. And now there's goddamn rebels. You know, I'm beginning to think this Dak guy isn't a perfect ruler. I've forgotten about the fact that I thought that Dak was a poor ruler. What's he been doing? What's he been doing to us? I'm gonna save my admin for a bit, because I'm gonna be coring some territory. Yeah, I can't give away all that. It actively harms me to, it actively hurts me to, not hit the, technology button. Stomp them dead. Well, their manpower is certainly not going down by much, but their actual total troops are. So they're not really reinforcing. I don't know what's going on there. You have to go to sleep. Well, you've made it basically to the end. Thank you for showing up, Merlina. We appreciate you being here. We appreciated hearing from the dev team too. It's answered a lot of questions. Very peaceful music here. We've won the siege. The siege is won. Oh, I'm a fool. I clicked the tech button. PZ Tiger, thank you for the subscription. discover that last province. And just like that, we have taken the other goblin hold. Ta-da! Cool. So we are going to end it here for today. Are we? How soon? Yeah, we're going to end it here for today. I will be back probably on Sunday, I think. Is it worth it to never change from a monstrous nation? Maybe. The monstrous nation stuff is mostly here for... the monstrous nation stuff is mostly a diplomatic thing. And it's never bad to have your diplomacy better. It's never the wrong choice to have better diplomacy. That's basically what it comes down to. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm probably going to pick this back up on Sunday. That's not a hard date. Keep an eye on my Discord, and it will tell you. Like, I'll make an announcement once I've got a hard time set. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you for the stream. Oh, Dagroth. Now that this stream is finishing and thus transformed into a VOD, does this count as a new video reactivating the new 24-hour @William rule? No, I'm afraid not. I cannot be pinged for a while. Oh, and raid! You're right, let's raid. I always forget to raid. Okay. Let's see, who is streaming right now? Who's in the EU4 category at the moment? Let's go. People playing Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know any of these people. I'm afraid I cannot in good conscience send you anywhere because I do not recognize a single person who's online right now. So, have a great night, everybody. Your evening is your own. I will send you nowhere. And I will see you in the next stream.